Good afternoon, welcome to Ag Talk and Raw, where I talk raw about agriculture and other things that are on my mind. So, today I saw, as you all know, I've been in, get that shaded out there, stop that. I've been in Virginia, baling corn fodder. Right now I'm in my motorhome because I'm back in New Jersey and for the night, for the remainder of the year anyway. So anyways, I saw that Dean Foods has now declared bankruptcy. So it was my understanding that Dean Foods was purchased by Walmart, and of course now Walmart is bankrupting Dean Foods. It's been a couple of years ago that Dean Foods cut out a lot of dairy farms from their system. Like they're like, done. We're not going to buy food from you. We're not going to buy milk from you anymore. And as you know, maybe you do know or don't know, but for the first 39 years of my life, I was on a dairy farm. Yes, a dairy farm. I milked cows. My mom and dad milked cows. My grandparents milked cows on both sides. We were dairy farmers. That's what we did. And probably, as you may or may not know, I've been in the large bale business ever since 1998. The summer of 1998 was the first that I started baling big bales. So I just wanted to talk about this subject because, well, I'm going to talk about a portion of this subject in the bankruptcy and why Dean Foods has gone bankrupt and why dairy products are like no longer a necessity or even sought after in grocery stores. So it's pretty simple. There's zero to none, little to none when it comes to advertising milk and milk products. You get cheese, you will get cheese products and stuff like that, but if you go and you watch any kind of television or even YouTube and there's advertising, you don't see an advertisement for chocolate milk. You don't see an advertisement for milk. It does the body good. I mean, we used to get those when I was young. I mean, even now there are replacements for dairy when you like dairy creamers, non-dairy creamers. They don't have any dairy in them. You don't get any. There's no need for a cow. Okay, great. Sounds great, right? You're eating chemicals. I do it too. But here you are. You've got this industry, the dairy industry, who is paying billions of dollars or millions and millions of dollars, I'd say billions of dollars a year into a fund where they are supposed to do advertising. Well, the last advertising I've seen on the dairy side of things, or that even remotely promoted dairy products, was in Time magazine. The antique paper magazines that 90% of people don't even have anymore, don't have those subscriptions anymore because, well, they take up space and you can just get all that information on your telephone. And I even think you can read Time magazine on your phone now. So, and without advertisement, you pay for the subscription or you pay for the service and you read it there. And the advertising is next to nothing. It's you guessed it, soda commercials, Monster Energy, Red Bull. If you ask any kid what the Dairy Council's slogan is for milk, they won't know. When I was young, it was milk. It does the body good. Or the milk mustache from the 80s and the early 90s. But now, I don't even know what the slogan for milk is because they just simply don't advertise it. But if you ask a kid, what's the slogan for Red Bull? Well, they know. Red Bull gives you wings, didn't you know? Or Monster Energy, Monster, bring out the rage, and all that stuff. It's just crazy advertising. And if you bombard people enough with advertising, you are going to focus them on that Coca-Cola, or Pepsi-Cola, or Monster, or Red Bull, or Amp, or whatever, any of these products. Did you just say milk? What was that? What was the slogan right now? Milk Life? Milk Life? When I was young, and I had my first batch of children, um, the doctors didn't want us to give them milk, cow's milk. Oh, don't give them cow's milk. That's bad for a baby. So now, like 25 years later, I have another child, William, who's in the seat next to me here. And what's the doctor tell us to give him? Oh, it'd be really good if you could get him some cow's milk, because when Teresa stops feeding him breast milk, because she's still breastfeeding. Excuse the steering wheel, I'm making a turn here. It'd be good if you gave him breast milk or cow's milk, because there's enzymes in that, and it'd be better if you got raw milk. Well, when I was milking cows and feeding Timothy, Haley, and Joe cow's milk, the doctors were appalled how these the kids are going to have mental problems because of it, which is a load of horse shit. So it's come full circle, but now, obviously, Dean Foods comes out with this announcement for Chapter 11, which basically gives them protection from their debts and will allow them to rethink their business and where, and how to pay those bills back and all that other crap, which is, that's a good thing. At least they're going to try. But I think it's really simple. It boils down to advertising. There's no good advertising for milk. There's no statistics on milk. Milk companies don't go out and say, hey, if you drink milk, you're going to build bone density and muscle strength, and you're going to have the enzymes that your stomach needs to have a healthy lifestyle. Or, how's this sound? Hey, drink milk, because if you drink soda, that's going to weaken your bone structure and make a bunch of wimps and even cause infertility. You could even do that, but nothing. Zippo, zero, zilch, because guess what? It's not exciting to drink milk. I mean, drinking milk is something your mother forces you to do, right? As kids. And I can't, and I will have to tell you this, I don't drink milk anymore. You know why? Because I was raised on raw milk. You open up the lid, you dip your cup in, you drink a few cups of milk, and boom, you're on your way. That's what we did as dairy farmers. I always had milk at home, fresh milk, right from the cow. It was what we had. Nice turn signal, asshole. Anyway, so that's what we had. But the stuff we have now that you have to buy from the store, I might as well drink water. It's really not exciting to drink milk. The only reason that, Timothy drinks milk, but I don't. I use it for my cereal if I have cereal on that rare occasion. And Teresa will cook with milk and heavy whipping cream and that sort of stuff. But, I guess I'm guilty of it too. I don't buy milk. So that's our Ag Talking to Raw. This is what this channel was really based on in the beginning. It kind of went too political there for a while, even though the politics of the day are of a sham down in Washington, D.C., where you basically have only the people that want the president impeached are the ones that are able to testify. The ones that actually have the information as to what really happened are excluded to stack the cards against the president. They want that impeachment scar on him so that their socialist agenda can be pushed forward later. So there's your political aspect there for the day. But yeah, it's good to be home. I'm just pulling into familiar territory where I just left this morning. The leaves are still on the trees. There's snow on the ground there, but the leaves are still on the trees, and here everything is just bare. I mean bare. It's going to feel good to sleep in my own bed tonight. But yeah, so soybean harvest where I was at is about, I'd say 50% complete. From what I could see, it looked like the yield was okay. Double crop beans, where they got them in at the right time, the double crop beans look pretty good. If they got them in at the wrong time and it got dry, like they waited a little too long, it got dry, those beans look horrific, they look good. Yeah, this impeachment is a scam, it's a sham. That's amazing. You want to know what's amazing? The minute somebody writes impeachment in the comment section, I lose connection. I am in Hunterdon County, New Jersey. There is only one spot that I know of that does not have cell service, and that wasn't it. And let me tell you, that's bullshit. It's about 25 miles north. Anyway, yeah, so it is a scam. It's a sham. That happened the other day when we started talking politics. Yeah, the president is not even allowed his counsel present during these impeachment proceedings. And let me tell you, that is not even, there is no way. There is no way that I don't here. My balls is, but whatever, such is life. Yeah, some facts from both sides and make up my own mind. Donald Trump. Okay, so they're really trying to screw with me here. I am on Route 12. There's no dead spots here, ever. Anyway, as an American looking at this thing, okay, I'm gonna finish up with my political rant here, if YouTube lets me. But here it is. I think as an American citizen,